How is Jan? Welcome. Welcome. This is titled Zooming Out. Um, I guess or the revelation I had today was considering, or was involving my writing um, for this book I'm working on. Novel it is. But I keep having like spurts of wisdom or like spurts of like little sections of what I want the story to do. Um, but also realizing that I can't write this in a chronologically uh, set way. Like it's not something I can just start and continuously work through till it's over. I think I'm going to have to write um, in multiple different timelines and kind of put it together eventually. Because I find myself having a lot more ideas in the entirety of the story rather than in a timeline based way. Um, because for myself, I'm also trying to build um, the the world of some of these characters a little more, and to establish a little more of a sense for when I'm like actually like reading through it and writing through these characters. Do they make sense? Are they just words kind of being thrown together? And I guess why I titled this "Zooming Out." I don't know how long this is going to be. This could be a very short one, but why I titled this "Zooming Out" is because I feel as if our world is so focused on zooming in on these these environments and these spaces of time where you're looking at symptoms rather than direct impact from the sources. You're looking at reactionary outcomes due to like a ripple effect. Because when you approach to begin, or when you begin to approach kind of your daily life, you get thrown this very large informational like well that you can't help but go and fetch your water from, fetch your information from. Um, and they've made the information accessible only or in the most convenient way, which is through the well, if you want to ride this metaphor. um, it's not easy to go other places, I can tell you that now. And the problem is when you can't force that will upon others. You can't force them to not look away from kind of the information well, if you will, the well of information and how deep it goes and how convenient it kind of is. It's kind of my theory about kind of the potency of some levels of information throughout like the last 30 years, but you're seeing it kind of you're seeing the effect on the culture and the groups of people, how fast and convenient we've made services and products and having access to these things. We've sort of brought like so many things to kind of one access point, and it's just basically had a drastic effect on people. It's the younger generation is very interesting with screens, I think, but so is every generation, really. The older generations are very interesting among screens. How we all use them is very interesting. How I use them, I think, is not necessarily right or wrong, but I think it's interesting how I justify my usage. Some people don't even care about their justification. um, but I think for the people who are kind of in the momentum of it, they're going to be in for a rude awakening for when this technology really catches up and swallows you, and you're going to find yourself ceasing to exist. And a lot of people are going to be very unhappy with how they've been told to view their lives.